Welcome back to another Sports Hub. I'm Ryan Edwards, joined by Dan Zielinski. Today we're at Kearney Catholic's Miles Field.
We're in week 5 of the football season. Volleyball is in mid-season, so it's going to be another busy week as always.
Last week you covered some good volleyball matches. Most importantly, you saw Ansley Litchfield for the first time or second time this season. What did you see from them, and how far do you expect them to go?
I saw Ansley Litchfield at the Arcadia Loop City Triangular, and in both matches they looked really well, especially against Arcadia Loop City, who is the better team out of the two they faced. Overall, I think they have a chance to make a deep run in the state tournament. Last year they made it to state. They returned junior Fallon Ryan, who was an all-state player from last season, and she's really a dynamic player. She can play all the positions on the court. She does a lot for that team, and is really the leader of that team. And they also have a lot of great hitters who just makes that offensive attack real dynamic for them.
I had a chance to see Kearney Catholic at Playlist past week and Kearney High, and both teams really struggled in the matches they played. With both of those teams, they have the talent necessary to win, but with Kearney Catholic, it's their youth, obviously. They didn't have a lot of varsity experience last year. And Kearney High, they got beat by Grand Island Northwest, so they had a lot of growing pains last week, and hopefully they both worked out those kinks and can get back to where they were last year, even at the beginning of this year too. Last Friday was one of those freakish nights where we had a thunderstorm roll through the Kearney Hub territory area, and a lot of the games we had were either delayed or postponed to one point or another throughout the season. Dan, I know you were at one of those games, so just walk us through it and what happened.
So I was at the Lincoln Northeast Kearney High game, and like you said, we had a thunderstorm rolling in, so there was 2 delays. One was before the game that lasted about almost an hour and delayed kickoff to 7:40. Then there was a delay right at the start of the second quarter, which delayed the game 2.5 hours. So overall, the game didn't end until almost midnight, and Kearney High looked really good though overall. Their offense played, and starters just in general, played only the first 2 quarters, and offensively they scored 35 points in that first half. Matt Studi at running back looked really good, had 2 touchdowns. Cannon Foster threw a touchdown, rushed for a touchdown. So overall, I think their offense is really starting to click on all cylinders.
On Saturday, I was here at Kearney Catholic, and they were playing Garden Plain, Kansas, and the one thing that Harvey said after the game to me was that Kearney Catholic team will never see a team like that again this season until they get to the playoffs. The opposing coach also mentioned to me that they'll never see a team like this ever again, and especially with Matt Masker at quarterback. Masker threw for 373 yards and had 2 touchdowns, and with Masker, we hope he can continue to add on to his stellar senior season.
So Kearney High is on the road at Fremont. Kearney Catholic is at home against Cozad on Friday. I'm picking the Stars to beat Cozad. I think it's just going to be a game where they come out and dominate both sides of the ball and really kind of revenge their loss from last week.
I'm going to take Kearney High in this one. They are playing extremely well on both sides of the ball right now, and if this is any indicator last week that this will be about the same type of win they had against Lincoln Northeast. I just like their defense and how much they've improved throughout the early parts of the season, and how well their offense is starting to play. If they can continue to play both ways, they should win this game.
For more of our picks and for more area coverage, check out the Kearney Hub and kearneyhub.com.